All right, coming in at number 1 is Miles Bergman. We're not going to talk about any poor players. It's Matthew Rowell.
Thank God we didn't talk about any poor players.
No, we didn't actually.
Wow.
Anyway, Matthew Rowell, number 1. Ruined the build-up there, but he played 7 games for Oakley Chargers this year. His NAB league averages were quite large. So he had 12 kicks a game, 19 handballs, not the best ratio, 4 marks, 9 tackles, and 125 fantasy points per game. His top scores were 143, 140, and 119. His lowest score was 81. So decent ceiling and a high floor there. Huge performance in the NAB league grand final. Everyone's been talking about it, but in that game he had 44 disposals, 8 marks, 9 tackles, and 2 goals, 176 fantasy points. So this was his biggest score for the season, which is pretty obvious there. Yeah. He was awarded the NAB League Best on Ground in the grand final as well. So going to the under-18 championships, he averaged 102 across his 4 games. His top score coming against Vic Country, where he scored 116 fantasy points. 28 disposals, 8 marks, 5 tackles and a goal in that game. Additionally, his other scores were 107, 93, 91. I feel like I'm rambling here. This guy's going to be a jet.
Yep.
He'll basically do what Sam Walsh did last year. Well, he should do anyway. They reckon he was at that level. The rest of the draft fell away, but the guy that went number 1 is a machine. So looks like he is going to be straight in. Like, unlike the other Gold Coast players, really, this is one you could probably bank on coming straight in and having a bit of an impact.
Yeah, I think Rowell and Anderson, you can be pretty confident they'll be playing round 1 if they're fit. It's just going to be interesting to see how it goes in there. Like, there's plenty of talent in there in the Gold Coast team. I know they're still young and they're probably still going to be shit, but it's funny because they still do score well.
Good fantasy teams.
They're still a good fantasy team, so don't be too off put by that.